Wes is an entrepreneur. For some, that may mean he starts businesses, but to Wes, being an entrepreneur means he has dedicated his life to solving the problems of the world around him. Recognizing the struggles that other entrepreneurs in micro, small, and mid-sized companies experience in Delaware led Wes and business partner Steve Retker to start Verge, an industry-agnostic brand development firm which provides R&D to small and mid-sized companies. His passion to solve problems for entrepreneurs then led to the Coin Loft, a co-working space in Wilmington, Delaware. Coin offers low-cost collaborative workspace to micro businesses in the creative tech industry. Welcome, Wes and Steve.
Hey. Okay, cool. We got one that's working. Oh, okay, well, we're already gone. So I'm talking about proximity, the components of proximity, and how co-working relates to it all. Proximity is actually like everywhere, and that's like the problem with it. We see it all the time. Wow, we're on to the next slide. So anyway, let's scrap that one. So who's ever had like a really big idea? Like not the little bit of like, oh, that would be cool, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about the kind that would like change the whole world. By show of hands, real quick. Anybody? Cool, so where did it go? Where did that idea go? I mean, you came up with it, you were so excited, life came, all of a sudden it's gone, and you don't know how. Have you ever thought to yourself that people can help? That the person next to you can actually help? So proximity is defined as closeness in the state of space, time, and relationship. And I and Steve believe that co-working spaces really allow you to take advantage of what all that proximity is. So you've probably heard us talk a lot about collaboration, openness, community, yada, yada, yada. Underneath all of that stuff is proximity. It's the thought that with people around you, you actually can change the world. So who has ever wanted to carry a screwdriver, a file, a blade, scissors, flathead screwdriver, nails, what else we got up there? Scissors, bottle cap opener, pliers, a wrench, a hook. Anybody? All the time? No, nobody ever wanted to do that all individually, but Swiss Army Knife has been able to stay alive for 113 years based off the fact that they know that people need tools. So no matter what MacGyver little situation we find ourselves in, there's always a way for us to take advantage of proximity, even through tools. So co-working spaces are like the Swiss Army knives of office spaces. You have people all around. They can help you do anything that comes to mind. And we're a global community. So it's not just me, it's not just Element Co-work. And so yeah, like I said, we're everywhere. You can look at the map here. We're from here to California. There's people and places everywhere, all dedicated to helping you. Might sound like hippies, might sound like we're wearing tie-dye and growing flowers on the roof, but we're not. Because we're used to stuff like this. Entrepreneurs go home and their babies are chewing their phone cords. All of a sudden, you can't make a phone call. And the other thing is, you're not at Starbucks taking like dorky little initiators.
Alrighty, so we're on to the next. To create a movement, we basically need these four things: initiators, leaders, followers, and popularity. So what we're going to talk about is how proximity needs that. So initiators, they kind of stir stuff up. They're the ones that get the ball rolling. They're the ones that actually start the stuff. They may not finish, but they kind of get the ball rolling. Then we have...
That's a prairie dog.
We have our leaders. They're the ones that kind of come out of their hole. They want to take what the initiators started and they want to project that to the rest of the world.
And dang, Steve, this is too nice.
Then we have our followers. They kind of show people what it means to be part of the vision. They are the ones that, what am I talking about? They show the others how to be leaders, and they kind of project it to everyone else and show other people how to get involved. So we have popularity.
A toilet house.
A toilet house. I don't know if it is popular, but I think in some countries it is. So basically, when something becomes popular, a lot of people want to join in, even if it is a toilet house. Now we're going to kind of change perspectives, and I'm going to give you a real-life example of how proximity started co-working. In 5, 2,
Watch me.
Okay. Let's meet Bernie. Bernie in 1983 coined the term co-working. At this point, it actually represented technology called a technography. Basically, it was an early stage of what Google Docs is, so people could kind of, on to Brad. He's a leader. In 2005, he took that and actually made it into a physical space. He said, co-working from now on should be known as a physical space where people can meet, they can work, they can collaborate, they can grow businesses together. So let's meet Tara and Chris. They are the followers. They went to the place where Brad started, called the Hat Factory, and they were like, this is an awesome concept. So they took their agency, turned it into a co-working space, and from then on they started going through the internet, talking about it, and then guys like Alex found out about it. He actually went to a conference, South by Southwest, and found out about co-working. He decided to go out to the Hat Factory and the place that Chris and Tara started, and he realized, wow, this is a great concept. I'll bring it over to the East Coast. Wes and I stumbled across it, and there it is in Wilmington, Delaware.
One more thing.
I got a quote that kind of sums all this stuff up. If you want to start a movement, have the courage to follow and show others how to follow. And when you find a lone nut, be the first to stand up and join in.
All right.